to Carter's Kitchen, the first vodcast. If you're watching us on Facebook, come visit us, but you're already here.
Wait, we're on Facebook now.
Yeah,
Oh.
I told you.
Oh yeah.
I don't like Facebook. Facebook steals souls.
Anyway, on with the show.
Yes. Feel free to come to our Facebook and have a look. Carter's Kitchen. Make sure there's a little apostrophe over the C. You'll probably find it without, let's be honest. So this is a bit of a change, isn't it? You're seeing us in glorious 2D. 3D?
No, 2D, because we would have to do some very bizarre trickery to make it 3D.
That's alright.
Probably means we won't be freaking out people so much. And I'm not sure if people who've got something like epilepsy can watch 3D stuff without hand problems.
I have absolutely no idea.
Anyway.
So anybody that knows, write in.
Anyway.
So,
what have we got to talk about?
Well, we should introduce ourselves.
Yeah.
To the
I suppose
benefit
we
of
could
people
talk
who
about
know
that.
us.
I suppose you better.
I'm Tim.
I'm Em.
And I'm Paul.
He knows about computer games. She knows lots of brain boxy Englishy stuff, and I'm the geek.
I would question that. Whether you're the geek of the group.
I'm a geek.
When it comes to films and computer games,
I'm to you, but I'm the
Yes.
general knowledge pub trivia geek.
Hey, I'm good at playing computer games, thank you very much.
Now we know full well that women can't play computer games because you know they've got a knit. I'm going to die.
Off screen, of course.
I've
there's
seen
no
that
evidence.
smile before. many.
How did they reattach your leg?
Funny story. Now, apparently it's possible, buddy, you can get the limb back on within an hour.
Oh, okay. Anyway, what are we talking about, you fine fellows?
Oh, us. Well, there's that film that's coming out.
Which one?
That film.
What, that begins with what?
That's right, Wolverine. No, wait. That's also coming out as Wolverine. No. Watchmen.
How long is it now? 2 weeks?
Less than that.
Less than 2 weeks.
I have to count down on my blog.
Actually, it probably is 2 weeks until we get a Truro.
No, because they're talking, it's the 6th of the 3rd for everyone. I think they're doing for at least a worldwide release in terms of English-speaking countries. So.
Awesome. Hello, I am Rorschach. No.
He will not talk like that. You know he's going to talk like he sounds like he's going to talk like someone who's got a slight problem with his mind.
Anyway, shall we get on with the reviews?
Yes, I think we should. That's why we're here. We do reviews. We do some interviews. I don't know how we're going to do it. Oh no, wait, we can just record it on camera, can't we?
Yeah, but you have to trace with us with camera to interview me.
Good point.
But we'll figure that out.
So anything you want reviewed or to be looked at, just send it to us at casters-kitchen@hotmail.co.uk.
No, so .com or .co.uk?
It's .co.uk because that's where all the fun's been.
Okay.
You're not being able to access anything. Or if not, have a look at our discussion boards we've got on the Facebook page.
What about the fact, are we still a subsidiary of a certain website?
Technically, I suppose we are still a subsidiary of the Cornish Sci-Fi Supplement.
.com.
Yep. And we also have MSN.
Do
If
we?
you want to
Yeah,
talk
so
to us.
You can talk to Paul.
well, whoever's on, if you really want to discuss anything.
I'm far too busy working.
What are you meant to be reviewing? I don't know what you're meant to be reviewing.
Are we editing this bit?
I want to know. I want to seem like this.
House of the Dead.
House of Dead Overkill, specifically.
Okay.
It's fun.
I
You get to
noticed
shoot things. It makes me happy.
I noticed this as well. It is very fun.
Yeah, all three of us have played it.
Mine was a surprise present, so I'm happy.
We got the special edition. Has like a little comic.
That's got differences, is it?
Yeah.
Yep.
And you get the one with the proper looking AMS gun.
That doesn't come free with it. You have to buy extra.
Oh,
but we
that is
bought
extra.
it.
I think
and,
you get
it's quite hefty, actually.
We got some discount on it.
That's right.
Yeah.
It is quite hefty, but it's so fun to use.
Now, technically, this one is actually a sequel, isn't it? Which I didn't know.
Well-
it depends. It's a brand new team working on it.
Except for Agent G.
Gee. Who apparently
Well,
wasn't
no.
number
I mean the development
Yeah.
team.
The definitely, yeah.
Brand new development team working on it, and they've said that they would actually like to work with Sega a bit more, so perhaps like a sequel or taking over. I think I heard rumours of them taking over Virtua Cop.
Oh, they could so do a good job of Virtua Cop. Oh, I had an addiction to it a couple of summers ago on an arcade machine. It took a lot of my money, but I enjoyed it.
Which is the important thing.
But anyway, what did you like about House of the Dead?
Oh, no, shall we give the people a bit of background? Because we just say the game, but they don't know what it's about.
True, very true. Right, I thought...
Do you think...
No, I'll leave it to you.
Background, okay, so we've got Agent G, who's been throughout the entire House of the Dead series, but this has been rewound to the 70s.
Are you sure it's exactly
That's what I've heard, that it's been rewound to the 70s when Agent G has just come out of, kind of training.
AMS training school.
Yeah.
What AMS actually means, I don't know.
Neither do I.
Accident management systems?
Army military service?
Anyway. And he gets partnered up with...
Isaac Washington!
Yep, Isaac Washington. And eventually gets paired up with a stripper named Vala Guns.
See, that's just a name that demands respect, in my opinion.
I liked Father until I saw what happened to her.
Now,
Won't give it away.
It's important to note that this is in the grindhouse genre, so you have a lot of exploitation-esque type things going on. For example, Isaac is
he
stereotype,
swears,
pretty much.
He swears so much, it is unbelievable. I can see where they're coming from with
He
that.
swears so much, he actually started to put me off playing the game, and my dad walked in and went, oh. Even he started to think the swearing was getting a bit unbearable.
It is part of the genre, though. It's during the 70s when things started to move towards television.
Had to do stuff that was just out there to get people to get away from the TVs and into the cinemas.
So you generally tend to have quite extreme stuff in the 70s in the cinema.
You keep going a second. The reason why I call this Cast Kitchen, I'm actually cooking behind camera. So Paul, if you'd like to continue on.
Okay.
But bear in mind though that this game is at least an 18 in the UK, so
it is an 18.
None of you underage people go playing it because you'll get in trouble. Actually,
and if you do, don't tell us.
Actually, if you get sold it, to be honest, whoever's selling it's breaking the law. But yeah, if you've seen Planet Terror and Death Proof in the last 2 years, you will definitely see where the game's come from. I mean, it's a bit hard to get hold of original Grindhouse. We are going to be searching for some films soon, because we want to see some.
We found it on eBay. Good old Weird Al. Most popular song on iTunes, apparently.
What?
Well, for him.
Oh, that's fair.
Don't know what the most popular song is on iTunes. Be worth looking up.
The world's #1, it would be, technically speaking.
As long as it isn't that Jizz in My Pants thing, which they're now trying to make the world's #1 song. Don't know why. It's awful.
I don't think I've heard of it, and I don't think I want to.
YouTube.
We're not
Which is ironically where you might be would be watching this.
Anyway,
it's awesome.
House of the
Good, that's
Dead,
got some more views.
Overkill.
Yes.
I mean,
Okay, so we've discussed what kind of genre it is. We've discussed its style.
we haven't discussed the origins as well as we could have done.
The origins.
Those previous few games. I mean, I don't know how many people played one, but was it the first one? You played the first one? The #1, House of the Dead 1?
I believe it was.
Because most people have only played House of the Dead 2 and House of the Dead 3, which is why they were released as a double pack for the Wii. Was that
When did
last
the first
year?
one come out in arcade?
In the 90s.
Yes, I have played that.
And they were ported from the Dreamcast, so...
Or ported to the Dreamcast after being in the arcade? I
Was
would have
it?
thought there would have been arcade Dreamcast and then...
I was meaning that they were ported from the Dreamcast to the Wii.
Yeah.
Was the first one, the one when they released it at the arcade, came 3 different versions of Green Blood, Purple Blood and Red Blood, and the Green Blood was for the family market, Purple was arcade and Red was the adult market.
Do you remember
I have
any of the
absolutely no
bosses?
idea.
Because the bosses were a good...
Big flying...
Bat thing?
I was going to use another word beginning with B, but I've remembered there might be children watching.